Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're checking out the brand new ASUS RT-BE88U Wi-Fi router. And let me tell you, I've been waiting so long to get my hands on this. By the end of this review, you'll understand exactly why I love this router. But before we dive in, a huge shout out to our friends at ASUS Philippines for sending over this unit for review. Thanks, ASUS. Right out of the box, the design is stunning. That gold accent, it adds a premium touch that makes the RT-BE88U stands out. Now, let's talk about ports because this router is stuck. On the back, you get an 8 Ethernet ports for wired connection, a 10 gigabit per second SFP port for high-end speed networking, and 4 of those 8 Ethernet port is actually capable of 2.5 gigabit connection, which is perfect for high bandwidth devices. This router is built for connectivity, making it ideal for gamers, streamers, and even small businesses. Now, let us proceed with the setup. Okay guys, for the configuration, first things first, you need to power on your Wi-Fi router or the BE88U. And aside from that one, you need your source of internet connection. This LAN cable is directly connected to my main modem router, which is Converge. It's up to you if you have a different setup, but just make sure this is connected to your internet connection. Then, aside from that one, we're going to use the ASUS application that can be downloaded on Google Play Store or Apple App Store. So, we have downloaded the ASUS router application. Click on that one, and as you can see, select your router to set up. Okay, let's check this one, ASUS Wi-Fi router. So, we're going to choose the top one. This is the RT series. Okay, click on that one, then enable camera. So we're going to scan and check if we will be able to install this Wi-Fi router. So the QR code is located at the bottom of this Wi-Fi router. Okay. Connect. Okay. Connect. Obtaining IP address. Connection successful. Okay, get started. Detecting your internet connection status. As I said, this LAN cable is connected to my Wi-Fi router or my modem router. So, is there any special requirement for having your ISP? For us, there is no special requirement. So, let's just click next. Then, this is the way you personalize your Wi-Fi SSID and password. So, for us, let's try to rename this one to BE88U. Then, of course, the password would be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay. So are we going to separate the 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi networks? You have that option in here. So let's enable that one, separate it. And we have here the 5G for the 5 GHz and the BE88U is just for the 2.4. For the password, it will have the same password that you have said earlier, but you can still change those things. Okay, so from that one, click on next. Okay. So it's asking us to update the password because it's not actually secure. This is just for test. Okay, so for this one, for IoT network, let's just create later, maybe later then. For the admin account, okay. Okay, for the password, for the admin password, it's really hard. It wants you to make sure that your password is actually complicated so no one can actually access your admin password. So after that one, setting up your network, now applying settings. Let's try to check and wait on how long it will take. Okay, I think we have been disconnected because it's actually setting up. So let's try to check, go to Wi-Fi settings. So we have here now the BE88U and the BE88U 5G. Let's connect on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. Enter the credentials that we have set. Connect. Okay, connected. Searching for ASUS router. Network optimization. And it's finished, completed. So click finish. And we have already configured our Wi-Fi router. So provide the latest update related to ASUS. Just cancel that one for now. So enable remote connection. If you want to access this Wi-Fi router, even though you are not home, you can do that one. Let's skip it again. And aside from that one, we have here the Wi-Fi router that we have. That was smooth and hassle-free. If you've set up an ASUS router before, you'll feel right at home. Now, let's jump straight into the web management interface and see what we can actually configure. Okay guys, right now we are on the web management console and our IP address for the web management console is the default 192.168.50.1. It might actually vary on your configuration, so better check your gateway, and the gateway is usually your IP address for your web management console. On the web management console, the landing page is the network map. Under the network map, we have here the basic information like internet status, is it connected, clients connected. You can view the list. Of course, the utilization of the hardware, we have the CPU, RAM, and Ethernet ports. Guys, I would just make a run through regarding these features and configuration so the video won't actually take long. So if you have questions, you just comment down below and I'll try to answer as much as I can. So next one will be the AI mesh. Guys, for the AI mesh, we haven't actually set up any AI mesh node with this one. So in here, you can manage the nodes that you have added on your network, and of course see the clients and the network, and of course the management. You can check it on this location related to AI mesh network. And next one would be the network. Guys, on the network, we have here, yes, it's the same as the BE or the business Wi-Fi router that we have reviewed earlier or before. We have here creating a guest portal, a create captive portal, guest network, kids network, IoT, VPN, customized network, and additional, we have the multi-link operational MLO. This is actually applicable for Wi-Fi 7. That is actually great. Then aside from that one, we have here the guest network pro as well. We have AI protection. Guys, for the AI protection, by default, ASUS actually disabled this one because it eats up resources. So if you think you really need security on your network, turn this on. And we have here malicious sites blocking. And aside from that one, two-way IPS and infected device prevention and blocking. Next one would be parental controls. Under parental controls, guys, it is also disabled. So you can enable this one if you want to. Then, okay, agree. And it will take some time to actually reload. So we can try to check on what are the things that we can do when we turn on the parental controls. Yes, that is actually quick. And we have here maximum of 64 clients that we can configure. So for example, you can add here the MAC address of the device that you want or the currently connected devices that is on your network. You can block their adult sites, adult information, or adult related to internet and instant messaging, P2P, and streaming and entertainment. And next one would be the time scheduling. For the time scheduling, yes, this is actually helpful if you want a device to be accessing during what time. You can click by time, is it disabled, and everything, and so on. So we have a separate video for the parental controls. Try to check that one out. We also have here AdGuard. Okay, what is actually AdGuard? Apply AdGuard ASUS multiple SDN profiles, malware protection, and privacy enhanced in different network purposes. Yes, that is actually great. In addition to this BE88U. Okay, next one would be adaptive QoS. For the adaptive QoS, yes, at first we have here the bandwidth monitor. You can see here if there are any running internet connection or internet activity on your Wi-Fi network. Currently, there are none. So 000 and show by 100 Mbps, gigabit. Okay. Okay, and you can turn on this app analysis as well. Next is the QoS itself. For the QoS, yes, it's disabled as well. You can turn this on and you have an option if it's adaptive, traditional, or bandwidth limiter. For me, I usually use adaptive QoS and set which one is actually the priority. Is it gaming, media live streaming, or maybe customized? You can drag and drop which one goes first. So for us, maybe work from home is the first one, and then gaming. Then web history. Next one would be web history. This one is actually responsible to show you. This one is responsible to show you what are the internet activity on each client. Okay, and we have here lastly internet speed. Guys, I really appreciate this one with ASUS because this one actually helps on knowing what internet access or internet speed you actually have directly on your Wi-Fi router. Meaning that maybe if your Wi-Fi router is actually getting around 500 Mbps and your phone is only getting around 100 Mbps, there might be a problem with the mobile device that is currently connected. So it's really good to have this internet speed test on your Wi-Fi router. Next is traffic analyzer. Okay, for the traffic analyzer, you have here the devices and apps that is actually being used or utilized. So currently, we don't have any information on this one because it's just basically configured a while ago. So we have here the traffic monitor as well. And for the game, yes, this is something new or a different configuration. We have here the gear accelerator. You can add this one, and of course, mobile game mode, open NAT, and next one, yes, here is for the open NAT. You can configure it here. Okay, game profile, and aside from that one, we have here next would be USB application. We haven't actually shown you any USB application on any ASUS Wi-Fi router. Be ready to check that one out. We will try to utilize that USB port on a Wi-Fi router from ASUS. Next one, AI cloud. Next will be wireless. Under wireless, guys, let's check on this one. We have here 2.45 gigahertz Wi-Fi network only available on this BE88U. And we also have here WPS. If you want to enable that one, WDS radio settings, professional roaming blacklist, and of course, MLO. Okay, yes, this is for Wi-Fi 7. Okay, and next one would be LAN. Under LAN, we have here the IP address and DHCP server. For the DHCP server, this gives you a list on starting IP address and ending IP address that you want to use. And aside from that one, you can also manually assign IP address for each device that you want. Like for example, a printer or a server, this client should have the same IP address even though it restart or renew an IP address. So we have your routing, IPTV, switch control, and VLAN. Okay, let's try to check on the VLAN. Wow, this is actually good. Coming out on almost new ASUS Wi-Fi router, the business class. This is actually a good option for the VLAN. Then aside from that one, we have here the one. For the one, we have internet connection, dual one. You can configure it in here. So for example, if primary one, okay, you can actually choose if it's just 2.5, 10 gig one, SFP. Wow, the SFP is actually also able to be a one connection. Okay, we also have here 4G, 5G tethering, and aside from that one, port trigger, and everything else on that one. So Amazon Alexa, we haven't used that one. IPv6, we haven't actually used that one. For the VPN, guys, just a run through, we have here the VPN server, PPTP, OpenVPN, IPsec WireGuard, and of course, VPN Fusion and Instant Guard. So we won't be discussing any of this, just to let you know that this one has an option for the VPN configuration. And next one would be the firewall. Under the firewall, we have here general, and of course, what else? Inbound firewall rules, and we have your URL filter. And for this one, the filter, we have a separate or dedicated video for this one. So if you're interested in this filtering, you can check out my other YouTube video regarding these ASUS Wi-Fi routers. Okay, and administration. For the administration, yes, basic information like this router is wireless router mode, AI mesh node, a repeater, a media bridge, or an AI mesh node. Then system, firmware upgrades. So basically, these are just the information that we have on this BE88U. Or if you're interested, you can just comment down below on the comment section. The RT-BE88U is super flexible when it comes to settings. Whether you're tweaking the QoS, quality of service, setting up guest networks, or optimizing security features, this router gives you full control. But performance is what really matters. So let's put it to the test. Okay guys, for a range test, let's do again a baseline testing where we are just in front of this BE88U, and let's hit go. Guys, I would just like to remind you that we have 500 Mbps subscription plan from Converge, and right now we are getting around 491 Mbps for download, while for upload at around 505. This is the baseline testing just standing in front of this BE88U, just to make sure that we are connected on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. Okay, let's try to move to another location. So that is the router. We're going behind that door or on the other room, the bedroom, and we're going to do a speed test. Okay guys, as you can see, that's far, and we are behind the bedroom, and let's do a speed test. Okay, and currently we are getting around 500 Mbps for download, while for upload it's 212. Let's try to test again. Let's wait for the 212. Okay, maybe because guys, there is a lot of users actually using the internet connection on our location, so maybe one issue for the upload is someone is trying to upload files. Okay, and there's an improvement. Yes, I think there is an upload going on, so let's try to move to another location. Okay, and there you have the Wi-Fi router. Guys, I would try to move to a location wherein we have two walls barrier, solid concrete walls. That is a Wi-Fi router, and this is the wall. Okay, as you can see, this is the wall, and this is a concrete wall. Okay, then aside from that one, we're going to move to another room. Okay, as you can see, this is a solid stairs, and this is again a solid concrete wall. So maybe there's around more than two barriers and a lot of toys in here, and we're going to do a speed test, but make sure we are still connected to the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. So let's test again. Okay, and we're getting 455 Mbps per download, while 257 Mbps per upload. This is actually two concrete walls, and let's try to move on the ground floor. Guys, there is still again the router, and we're going downstairs. Okay, as you can see, solid stairs. Okay, and of course, it's a different configuration or different flooring if we are in between floors. So maybe it's a thicker concrete floor. So I think we will be having less internet in this location. Okay, as you can see, we have low signal now for our internet connection. We're still connected, but yes, I think it's low. So it's still, let's try to connect using the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network and test again. Okay, and currently we are getting 107 Mbps per download, while 41 Mbps per upload, because it's actually a thick concrete flooring in between floors. We are on the ground floor. So let's try to check if there will be an improvement if we'll be connecting to 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network. Okay. Connected to 2.4. Where is our speed test? Oh, okay. So 107 and 41. So let's hit test again. Okay, and we're only getting 74 and 33 for speed test here on the ground floor on the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network. So let's try to move on the roof deck. Okay guys, currently we are on the roof deck. Let's try to check. We are connected on the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network, and let's test on this location. Okay, and currently we are getting 34.4 Mbps per download, while 14.8 Mbps per upload. That is on the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network. Let's try to check if we'll be able to connect to 5 GHz. Okay, connected. Let's try to check our speed test. Okay, and currently we are able to get 10 Mbps per download, while 8 Mbps per upload on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. So we still have connection on this location. Range is definitely great. Access on all floors, even to concrete walls, and is still working. So how about reliability? Let us try to check an online game, Mobile Legends, because if we can have a good latency on Mobile Legends, everything should be easy with this Wi-Fi router. Okay guys, right now we are on the bedroom and the door is closed and we're getting single digit latency on this location. Dense. But we're getting single digit latency on this location. Let's try to move on the other location. We're connected on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. Okay, so that is the Wi-Fi router. So maybe let's try here on the other room. Okay, that's the wall, and this is again another wall. Let's try to play here. Okay, as you can see, there's a wall. Okay, single digit latency, yes, but I see a while ago 10 ms. Yes, that there is 10, but it's still good. Almost all the time, single digit latency. Maybe let's try to check on if we have an enemy here. Okay, still single digit latency. Oh, I'm going to die again. Okay. So good to know that we are getting single digit latency on this location as well. So maybe let's try to move on the ground floor. Okay guys, we are here on the ground floor and we're connected on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network. Guys, during clash, single digit latency here on the ground floor, it's a good gaming experience. Guys, we are on the roof deck and we're getting almost all the time single digit latency still on the 5 GHz Wi-Fi network, even though our speed test earlier on this location is actually low. With a good internet connection, this router provides low latency and smooth gameplay, no noticeable lag or sudden spikes. For gamer, that is actually a huge win, and business users will also have a great time with this for video conferencing and other business related activities involving internet connection. This is actually great. So we've seen the performance, range, gaming reliability, easy setup, and flexible configurations. Plus, with plenty of ports for wired devices, this router is a powerhouse. Even though it's dual band, it holds its own against the high-end models, the tri-band or the quad band. And for that, I'm giving it a solid 5-star. So if you're looking for a feature-packed high-performance router, the ASUS RT-BE88U is definitely worth considering. It may come at a premium, but its performance and features make it well worth the investment. And that's it for the review. If you have comment and suggestion, comment down below or message me at JK Chavez on FB. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe and bye.